Boruto fans, anime fans, so in the latest chapter of Boruto, we get to see the fight happening between KASHIN Koji and JIGEN, and the way the fight is turning out to be, it seems like JIGEN is gonna get defeated in this fight. In this video, we talk about possible ways or means by which KASHIN Koji might defeat JIGEN, or is KASHIN Koji actually gonna defeat JIGEN, or JIGEN is gonna defeat KASHIN Koji in the end of the battle. Let's just talk about it and see what will happen. So, we have to remember that JIGEN has already fought Sasuke and Naruto, and he's been weakened from fighting Sasuke and Naruto. We know Sasuke and Naruto are very powerful opponents. We fought Naruto, who used his KCM mode. We fought Sasuke, who was also using Susanoo, and they were strong as hell, but Jigen was just too powerful for them. If KASHIN Koji was fighting Jigen at full power, he would have been defeated instantly. But since Jigen is not at full power, and it will be understandable if he's been defeated by KASHIN Koji. And we should know that Ishiki is still alive in Jigen. It is stated in the latest chapter that Ishiki is Osisuke who gave Jigen the karma mark, and stated that Jigen's body could not handle the immense chakra of Ishiki. That's why he has to look for a new vessel, and that's Kawaki. That's why Kawaki is Ishiki's new vessel, and Jigen is soon to die or something. So that's the base on which I'll be basing this video on. So let's talk about KASHIN Koji for a second. So he fights like Jiraiya, and we know how powerful Jiraiya was. Jiraiya was part of the legendary signings, and we know Orochimaru was very powerful. Lady Tsunade too was also good, and Jiraiya was the comedy relief among them, but he was very powerful in his own right. And his fighting style is so similar to Jiraiya that even Naruto nearly states that yes, he fights like Jiraiya, but he never states this. He never ends that statement, and it makes sense because Naruto trained with Jiraiya. He will know how he fights, and any chakra-based attack that KASHIN Koji used on Jigen is able to absorb it. And since KASHIN Koji has been able to land an attack on him by using real flames he summoned from another part of the Boruto world, it actually affected Jigen. And so I'm sure going forward, KASHIN Koji will summon more of natural flames, natural wind, natural water, like things that Jigen could not absorb, because he's very smart and he's very analytical. Once he's fighting, he knows that yes, I have to do this to win against Jigen. And he thought about the right time to face off against Jigen, and there was the right time after facing off against Naruto and Sasuke. So KASHIN Koji is very smart. And Jiraiya too was smart in his own way. Even though he was a pervert, Jiraiya was very smart. He always had to collect information, study what is about to happen before he actually attacks a place, or before he actually goes to a place. He had to do some missions, and that's what Jiraiya was. And he stated that KASHIN Koji is made out of what's his name again? Jiraiya's body. So it makes sense that he also thinks like the way Jiraiya thinks. And from the earlier panels we were introduced to, KASHIN Koji even stated that Naruto is not going to be able to defeat Jigen once defeated one of the lady members of the Kara organization. Naruto was like, oh, he could defeat Jigen. KASHIN Koji was like, no, they are very powerful, but there's no way that's going to work against Jigen. And we saw what happened. Once Naruto and Sasuke face off against Jigen no div them easily. Naruto used his KCM mode, which is stated to be very overpowered, but Jigen was just able to defeat him like it was nothing. He almost killed Naruto. He sealed Naruto away, and he took the power of Boruto and the power of Moshiki to actually rescue Naruto. And Sasuke almost dies. Sasuke, who is so powerful, who has the Rinnegan, who has the Sharingan, who has Susanoo, who has Amaterasu. He has so much power that it's even funny to think about the defeat that happened between Jigen and Naruto and Sasuke. So that's something that crossed my mind. So in the last panel of the chapter, we get to see Jigen look like he feels like he's gonna be defeated in this video, and it got me thinking. Jigen might lose in this fight. He might die in this fight, but it's stated that Kawaki now has the karma seal of Ishiki. So even if Jigen dies, Ishiki will still be able to revive himself, and it's even being portrayed. Once Jigen tried to pick Kawaki away from Naruto's house, we saw the horn grow on Kawaki, and Jigen even stated that, wow, you've gotten to that stage very fast, and it's just amazing. And it was like, yes, Ishiki will soon be appearing in the story. Currently, he's possessing Jigen, who is stated to be a monk, and that was very sad on Jigen's part. But Jigen has lost his humanity, has lost his mind control, and he's being controlled by Ishiki. So I do think Ishiki might be defeated in this battle. KASHIN Koji might defeat Jigen, and once he defeats Jigen, Ishiki would not be there because there will still be Kawaki there. Because currently we know that Ishiki is alive in Jigen's body, and he's not as powerful as he used to. So if KASHIN Koji defeats him in the latest chapter, it will make a lot of sense because there's still Kawaki to serve as a backup plan for him. We know the karma says a sort of backup plan for the Osusuki men. That's how they keep their immortality going from planet to planet. So I do think Ishiki might be defeated, or I mean Jigen might be defeated in this battle. And once Jigen is defeated, if he dies, still Ishiki will be alive because his karma seal still exists in Kawaki. Or there might be a part in the battle where Ishiki escapes Jigen's body and find a way to actually enter Kawaki's body easily like that. So that might be a possibility that could happen in the story. So I do think Kashin Koji might take Jigen down. And it will make a lot of sense if he's able to take Jigen down because Kashin Koji too is very powerful. See what he did to Konohamaru. He was like, nah, fam, you're not at my level yet. He just defeated Konohamaru easily without any thoughts. And he is very powerful in his own right. So he defeating Jigen will make a lot of sense. And to add more to the story, let's think about this from this perspective. Jigen dies, but Ishiki is still alive, and the story could keep on growing around Kawaki and Boruto because the story is mainly about them. That will make a lot of sense. So that's why I think what happened in this battle. And if Kashin Koji is to die in this battle, it will be like a sort of traumatic effect on Naruto. Naruto will get to see Jiraiya die twice, and that's just sad. All Naruto fans will be crazy because we all went through pain once we saw Jiraiya die. So please, let Kashin Koji win in this battle. That's what I'm asking because once he wins in this battle, we'll be like, yes, Jiraiya has done it again. Yes, he has done it again. He's the guy you all want. He's the pervert. You understand what I'm saying, right? Yeah. So Boruto fans, that's my thought on the battle going on between Ishiki and Jigen and Kashin Koji. Ishiki has still not appeared yet, so he's still regarded as Jigen. So I'm gonna call him Jigen in this video. So that's my thought on Jigen and Kashin Koji. Do you think Kashin Koji will win in this battle? Comment down below what you think will happen in the next chapter or what will happen in the future chapters. And what will happen if Jigen defeats Kashin Koji? How will Naruto and Sasuke react? Like, what will be the reaction of the Leaf Village? Let's comment down below what you think about what will happen in the future. I'm going to make a lot of videos about possible effects that could happen if Kashin Koji wins the battle and possible effects that could happen if Jigen wins the battle. So I'm going to make a video on that. So subscribe to my channel. Like this video if you like this video. Share this video if you enjoyed the video. Anime Eclipse here, and I'm out.